I saw him up in Quick Trip the other day. I got a hot dog. Matter of fact, I got 2 hot dogs.
Which Quick Trip? What?
It was way up there in the county there.
Oh, okay.
You know, they got the hot dogs. They got the hot dogs with all the toppings. You get you some pickles on there. They got the regular mustard. They got the spicy brown mustard.
Spicy brown.
Honey.
I was just going to ask. Yeah.
The sweet relish.
Oh, gosh.
Sauerkraut, too. All that shit. You know, they got like basically...
I didn't know Quick Trip fucking with sauerkraut.
All that stuff you can get on a hot dog at Quick Trip. And, you know, they got all kind of stuff at Quick Trip. They got pizza, too. And I like pizza. You know, I like pizza.
I've seen him eat a couple pieces.
He used to be known as Mr. Pizza.
That's what they called him.
That's literally what they called me. But I like hot dogs, man. Especially with pickles and mustard. Yeah.
But no ketchup.
No ketchup on it. Hey, you know what? I also like hamburgers. I'll put some ketchup on a hamburger because I like hamburgers too. I like pizza. I like hot dogs. But hamburgers, I like hamburgers too.
Yeah. Sesame seed bun.
Yeah, or whatever. You know,
90-10.
some pickles
80-20.
on that.
Well, you know all that.
You know, sometimes I'll put mustard on a hamburger, but I like ketchup on a hamburger. Cheese.
I'm cheesing it.
Cheeseburger.
Yeah, I'm cheesing it.
I like American slices, pepper jack, cheddar.
I like that spreadable cheese, that pub cheese they call it. It's got that
easy
tang.
cheese.
That tang.
Oh, yeah.
It's that tang that brings me to the party. Yeah, the cheese. Yeah, I mean, but you do the ketchup.
Ketchup. Ketchup on a hamburger, mustard on a hot dog. Well, here's a question here. Answer me this. The red stuff, the sauce that they put on pizza, it's like made of the same thing as ketchup, but it's not ketchup. It's like different. Can you explain the difference to me? Can anybody explain?
So tomatoes, it's
tomatoes, right?
Yeah, but one tomato it grows on a pizza.
Well, one's a pizza
plant.
One's a pizza. Is a different kind of tomato.
We can explain this.
Okay.
We're some grown adults, right? We know the answer, right? It's
different breeds of tomato. You know,
it's
you
a
put the
pizza
hot
tomato.
You put the hamburger tomato on a
tomato.
hamburger, and you put that pizza tomato on a pizza. It's all about the soil.
So it's the soil. It's the different plants in the different soil, and the pizza tomato and the hamburger.
And the reason you like ketchup on a burger is because it's got all that cow dung. That dung gets mixed in with the soil.
That's the flavor.
Yeah, it makes that marries that tomato and that cow meat real good.
See, I never knew anything about that.
Yeah,
but now I really want a hamburger.
Yeah,
after hearing you talk about the cow dung.
Yeah, and the cow dung reminds me of something we got to talk about right quick. It's a product. It's called Peepaw's Pea Sausage Pie. Now, Peepaw's Pea Sausage Pie comes in a quart can. You can pick it up from any market near you, any corner store. Heck, even QTs carry them now, I think. Just look for the yellow can. It's yellow. It's got a dark brown label, and in neon, it says Peepaw's Pea Sausage Pie. Now, when Grandma calls you on a Wednesday and says, "Can you come over? I'm hungry. Bring me a dish to eat." And you ain't much for cooking. Well, you just stop on by, get yourself a big old can of Peepaw's Pea Sausage Pie. You put it in the microwave and just heat it on up right quick. Put it on a cracker, put it on, anything. And it's good. That's Peepaw's Pea Sausage Pie. Peepaw's Pea Sausage Pie.
All right, everybody. We're going to play a little number here. All this talk about hot dogs has got me worked up and wanting to hear some music. What do you guys say?
That sounds great.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Jeff, can you pull up that song, Throwing It Back by French Terry and the Little River Man?
Coming down a glizzy on a Saturday night, I was living my life, I was feeling alright. Jamming on the radio was Jack and Diane, I was living my life with the glizz in my hand. Throwing it back, throwing it back, throwing it back all summer long. Throwing it back, a coughing and the reason no one think was known.
should have seen her. Ain't nothing sweeter than a dog on a bun. Pile on the pickles and the mustard too. When she's all gone, I'm saying toodle-doo. Muddy old truck on a gravel bar. Pop a tailgate and look at a fire. Years out knocking to the pale moonlight. See the stones with my left and a glizzy my right.
Up and down a glizzy on a Saturday night. I was living my life, I was feeling alright. Jamming on the radio was Jack and Diane. I was living my life with the glizz in my hand. Throwing it back, throwing it back, throwing it back. Got something wrong. Throwing it back, throwing it back. The coffin and the reason I'm a big foot long.
And nothing sounds better than the decision of a critter when he does a glizzy on just to catch a thrill. Late night, lunchtime, morning tea. Hot dog won't give it ever. Me and the crew went down to the marina, got a big pontoon with the big reel on. Charm me up the glizzies as quick as you do, so I can dip it in the muzzle like a dungaree.
When I got that glizzy, you can't tell me nothing, no. I'm on top of the world. If you hit the store, pick me up 20 more. I'ma have me a time.
Jumping down a glizzy on a Saturday night. I was living my life, I was feeling alright. Jamming on the radio with Jack and Diane. I was living my life with the glizz in my hand.
Up and down a glizzy on a Saturday night. I was living my life, I was feeling alright. Jamming on the radio was Jack and Diane. I was living my life with the glizz in my hand. Throwing it back, throwing it back, throwing it back. Got something wrong. Throwing it back, throwing it back. The coffin and the reason I'm a big foot long.
Somebody pass me another bad boy. Somebody pass me another bad boy. I'ma fire on you. Pass me a bad boy.
Watching television the other day, and this Kobayashi feller
Oh yeah.
was eating hot dogs like you've never seen. He
guy
does
with
it
the hot
for a
dogs.
life. That's his whole life, is throwing back hot dogs left and right. He's a champion of eating hot dogs. My
Literally-
question is, do you think he still enjoys eating hot dogs?
No.
You don't think so?
It's his own
No.
personal hell that he has entrapped himself in. At
I
first
bet-
it was passion, and now it's only pay the bills.
I think you're right. I think at one time he was probably really into hot dogs. I mean, you have to be to get into that line of work, right?
Yeah.
You got to really, if you're going to
Love.
do that, you're going to go on TV and eat hot dogs. You got to really like hot dogs.
love
But
that dog.
think about it. I mean, think about how many hot dogs you've seen that guy eat. That
mean,
guy's eating.
Millions?
Can he taste them
You
anymore?
think it's millions?
He might have ate 1 million hot dogs. Well, anyway, we have here with us today Uncle Ned Furwood, and he's going to give us some nature wisdom.
Thank you for having me. I was sitting around the other day in my kitchen thinking, there's that beautiful moment before a storm rolls in and you're out in the field and the tall grass. You're just laying down, letting that Jesus grass mingle with your unwashed whiskers. Putting an ear to the soil, listening for nature's secret. And you're taking in the majesty and the power of the wind. And up above, high above you, a falcon comes soaring by. and it's beautiful and perfect, just like nature's design. It's all so beautiful and perfect. But then that falcon just takes a big old shit on your head. And that's the comedy of life, isn't it?
Sure is, Ned. Thanks, buddy.
That's great, Ned. Thank you for that.
Okay.
Jeff, did you get
that, Jeff?
Did you get the message there? Okay, so we're on the same page. Anyway, old shithead Gary from up on the hill, he's been bothering our mailbox, as you know, sending us whole kinds of things. And I told him, just leave us alone. We'll play a song. He keeps sending us songs to play. So this is the most radio-friendly song we can play, called "Come Away With Me" by Shithead Gary. Here we go.
I love you, baby, 'cause you're so dang fine. Now I'm coming for you, I just gotta make you mine. I'm coming round the mountain with a can of gasoline, and I'm gonna burn your house down if you don't come away with me. Now your old man's yelling, he's getting real irate. Little bro is mouthing off some things he ought to ain't. You know I packed that heater, better tell Pops to be cool, 'cause I'm gonna shoot your father and your dipshit brother too. You made me so dang happy, now that you're my girl. I'll take you down the mountain and I'll show you the world. I'll show you Albany and Johnson City too, and you're gonna show me them Hotdogz if you know what's good for you. Welcome to Casa Shithead, I know you'll like it fine. Relax and put your feet up best you can and single wide. But don't you get too comfy, 'cause now I'm getting chills. You gotta go get a job so I can buy some pills. I'm having the boys over for a friendly game of cards. I think that Marty's cheating and I had to press him hard. Put his head through the TV, he finally did confess. Now we're gonna go to the strip club, you ought to clean up this mess. Yeah! It's been 3 days since using my grizzly face, but I get a line on a bender and I can't let it go to waste. Now I need you to come downtown with a hefty stack of chips. That's bail for me and Marty and the ladies we was with. A man's gotta make his living the only way he knows. It's made with volatile chemicals, sometimes they do explode. Shame you had to be there when the big one came. Now you better get you an ambulance, 'cause I gotta catch a train. See ya.
Back on to toppings, though. There's so many toppings these days. Gravy, for one. An Englishman stayed with me once, and he brought this. He gifted us when he went to move back to merry old England this can of. It was dried gravy, and he swore by it.
Me mum puts it on everything. It's the best gravy.
Is what he said. And we've used it, and it works on anything: rice, beans, all that
Pizza?
shit.
You ever had gravy on a pizza? I did by accident, totally by accident. I think I was trying to make a proper pizza sauce, just a pizza sauce. I made gravy by mistake. I put it on the pizza. It was okay.
It was just It's hard to make a bad pizza.
Yep.
That's true.
You know, they're putting kimchi on pizza these days now.
Yeah,
You can put kimchi on a pizza.
Had some at a bar once.
What's a kimchi?
A kimchi, well, it's like a cabbage.
It's a cabbage.
What's it similar to?
Like a dirty sock or something.
It's like dirty sock cabbage. Yeah, it's
But
good
it's
though.
good.
It's good though.
Is
it's
it like
really
a hot
good.
dog?
Kind of like a hot dog.
Is it like a pickle?
It probably.
It's kind of like a pickle.
It's kind
It
of like
is
a
like a
pickle.
pickle.
It
I think
is
that's
like a
really
pickle.
good. You picked
I
up
like
on
the
something there.
Yeah, I like
It's like
the flavor.
flavored cabbage.
It's like a
Okay.
pickle and a. It's like something that you would never think to put on a hot dog, but it's actually it's good on a hot dog.
You take cabbage and you bury it in a hole for weeks. Cover it in salt. And
Yeah, you put it in a pot, bury it in a hole.
Hide it from the sun.
Hide it from the sun.
Can you cook it?
Weeks.
I think you can cook
You
it.
let it marinate in there.
I bet that smells good. You know what else smells good is when you're cooking, and you put a onion in a pan.
Oh, I love onion.
And you cooking,
See,
and
that's the
everybody from here to Timbuktu is going to come rolling through. What's
What
that
is
smell?
that? That smell. Are you making a feast? Like, no, it's just a onion.
That's it.
It's so diverse,
But
so
you know
complex.
what? Cooking onions is great. We all love the smell. But onion you can also just eat raw. You can just grab one and take a nice bite out of it. Yeah.
Just like
It'll
an
get you
apple.
crying.
It might make you cry a little bit.
Well,
but
they
you
say
get
you
that
ain't living
nice
unless
crunch,
you're crying. So,
nice crunchy onion.
Which this kind of reminds me of the old jam by Tent City Ted. You remember him?
I remember
Ted,
Ted City. I haven't seen him in a minute.
Yeah, he
haven't heard from him.
I know, but he had some great songs back in the day. Let's pull that one up, Jeff. Let's do White Onions and Perkles.
Please, lady, don't you hurt me. I don't wanna sell my boots for groceries. I don't wanna lose everything that I got. Oh no, you're never satisfied. No amount of loving in this world could ever fill you up. I'm just another gherkin in your jar. White onions and Perkles galore. Bought her all I could afford, but she wanted more. Well, it's never enough living on company time, barely making a dime. Holding on to what I got. Please, partner, won't you help me? I could use a little bit of help right now. If you know what I'm talking about, you do. The generous thing, the humane thing, the loving thing, put a bullet in my brain. White onions and Perkles galore. Bought her all I could afford, but she wanted more. Well, it's never enough living on company time, barely making a dime. Holding on to what I got.
So, y'all excited for summer?
Oh, can't wait.
Can't wait.
So
Can't wait.
cold. I
Lord,
just
take
want
me
that
now.
sun. Bacon to me. Bacon.
Bacon in the sun, yeah. Man. You know what I can't wait for? Going down to the river.
Oh, you said it.
Any dang river,
Anyone. Just you do the. I like to pack up a folding chair. One of them aluminum
Uh-huh.
guys. With the funny stripe patterns on them and
You got
whatnot.
a cup holder on it?
If you're lucky, those things are hard to find. You search eBay, those go for about $30 a pop. That's
Yeah.
rich man's money.
I know.
But sometimes, you get one from an old person that doesn't want it anymore. You just bring that, drag it to the middle of the river. Just sit down. Take a load off.
You see, I can't wait for, pulling the old truck up on the gravel bar,
That's
Pop the tailgate, get that grill going,
Oh, yeah.
Glizzy or two.
One of my favorite pastimes is plopping down in that river with a full case of beer and sitting there all day till my brain fries and I can't even think or breathe or anything.
You just die.
You pretty much got to take my bloated carcass up out that river or I'm not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And I made myself sick quite a few times last year, and I plan to do it again this year.
Yeah, that's
River sick.
river sick. Nothing like a good river
Sunset.
sick.
Where you was just got sick in the river.
Yeah. You got to call in to your job the next day, just like, I can't come in.
I can't.
It's like, why? Just like, river.
Yeah. All right.
Or sometimes
All
I
right,
like
get
to
better.
go to the river and I like to play around and horse around in the water, splash, make a scene, pick up some stones.
Horse around.
Yeah, I like to dig my feet deep down in the stones, the river stone, and they just get up all in my feet and tickle me while the minnows are just biting my ankles, and that's you reach down,
Them
reach
little
down and
fish.
pull up a big old handful of stone.
Mm-hmm.
You looking for a good one, you find a good flat one. You see how far you can skip it.
Skip it.
I love skipping them.
You can skip it on down the way.
How far can you skip? How many? What's the most skips?
I think
you ever
I've gotten about 12 skips.
12
Wow,
skips. Nah,
jeez.
nah.
I think
Don't
so.
believe it.
I
Don't
think
believe
so.
it.
I think so. I could be wrong, but back in the day, in my youth, I had a wild skipping arm. They used to call me Noodle Arm because I just whip it back. Bam! You ever see like a hunk of noodle, like a spaghetti?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're
Spaghetti
talking about.
noodle, just waving all
Yeah,
wild.
just whipping a noodle.
Squash!
So you were just whipping that noodle with the
Whipping
stone.
it. And stones flying everywhere. Children, look out, kids. Noodle arms.
Oh,
Here come
noodle
Noodle Arm.
Wild whipping Willie.
Yeah, just dangerous. Loving it though.
Just dangerous enough.
Dangerous enough. And well, that reminds me. We got old Dieter and his Grill Busters. They sent us this lovely song over. It's called "Skipping Stone." Well, it's Jeff. You want to pop that on? Skipping
Stone.
Dieter and the Grill Busters. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Okay, enjoy.
Me and my friends in an old dingy boat gather powder rock and we throw 'em in the boat. Canoodle up the rivers, an itty bitty way, find a good cleft face and we skip some rocks. Let it high, love skipping stone. Talk a bunch of shit, skipping stone. Take a watermelon fillet here with a ball around. Yeah, I love skipping stone. Yeah, but Luke and Jake belly on up into a cave. Taylor spies a crazy spider hunting next to the cave. I'm on the bank stacking up a pile of rock. Then I wade into the river and I skip some rock at it. I love skipping stone. Talk a bunch of shit, skipping on a stone. Take a watermelon fillet heard a big ass ball round, skipping on stone. I love skipping on stone. Skipping on stone. Bolo River Stone. Black River Stone, Big Muddy Stone, yeah, Clearwater Stone, oh, St. Francois Stone.
Well, that was a great song. Ran into old Shitty Willikers at the Quick Trip,
Oh.
actually.
Oh.
Yeah, here's a line. Well, just looking like a pile.
They let him in, huh?
Yeah, they let him in there. You know, I didn't notice if he had a hot dog or
No, well, Shitty, he's
what
more
he had.
he's more of a donut guy.
So he likes. Yeah, he always did have a sweet tooth.
Yeah.
He's always eating candy and cigarettes.
Mm-hmm.
And all
Candy
that.
cigarettes.
Candy cigarettes, which are really making a comeback. Which I like that.
I like him.
It's fun.
Yeah, they're healthier.
It's
They're
fun.
healthier.
A lot healthier than
You know, you want to take a break from smoking.
Marlboro. Yeah,
Get
candy
you some
cigarettes.
cigarettes. Yeah.
Just a good time. The thing with candy cigarettes, they just don't put enough powder on them so you can blow the fake smoke.
Here's a question for you: if you had to be trapped in a room
Yeah.
with Marlboro Man or Candy Man, who would you choose? And
I think
why?
I'd choose the Marlboro Man.
Yeah, Candy Man's scary.
Yeah, Candy Man.
And Marlboro Man seems kind of cool.
He's kind of chill,
He's just wrangling horses.
and he's good looking too.
He looks real good.
He's probably got some stories. Then again, he probably wouldn't tell you any of his stories.
Yeah.
See now, Shitty
He keeps it to
Willikers,
himself.
Candyman, he gonna talk your ear off,
Yeah.
whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
He'll terrorize you.
And
Yeah. I mean, I get a whiff of that guy. I just
he's
turn around.
Oh, I tell you about about planes. Yeah, I tell you about planes.
Yeah, he roped me into a conversation about planes once.
Yeah. And yeah, he's not.
He said he'd say, you know this and you know that, and you'd say no, and he'd keep talking and keep talking.
The thing about planes is, and somehow that planes and gets tied into bricks and how you're an idiot and he knows everything.
He's a lunatic, that guy.
He's like the town goof.
Yeah.
Everybody knows him. He's dragging he's got that rake. I see him and he's just raking nothing.
Yeah, he
It's
does.
the-
rake the street.
Dragging it up and down the street, right?
Yeah, it'll be the middle of summertime, leaves all on the trees, looking beautiful. Beautiful. And he's just raking a sidewalk. It's like
Just
he
like
can't wait for the leaves to fall. He's just got I gotta rake something.
rake.
Yeah, he's just raking.
You know, that's where the name of the rake came from.
No.
Because when you're raking, especially when you're raking a sidewalk, it's like
Rake.
rake.
Yep.
Yeah, Shitty
Because it
Williker.
used to be called the ninny hopper. They
Yeah.
called it the ninny hopper back in England, and then once they brought it over to the States,
England.
we didn't know what it was called because, we're a different country at the time.
Different people.
And,
Right.
and we
It's
would
a whole
take
different
this,
language.
We would take this stick, and we didn't know what it was.
No.
And we were just like, well, it makes this kind of funny sound, and go,
Back then, you was raking it across the rocks.
rake.
Yeah, raking gravel. You ever try to rake gravel? It ain't easy.
Yeah.
Shitty Willikers, he's just staying hours raking gravel. Ain't got nothing better to do.
Just raking it over
He'll-
here
He'll
and raking it
raking
back over there.
He breaks out a golf club and pretends he's Tiger Woods for a minute and tees off, in the middle of the road. And gets in the sand pit, the whole world is a sand pit, you know, and he's the
Right.
king of the sand pit.
King of the sand pit.
King of the sand pit, ruling hard with a rake, you know.
An iron rake.
An iron rake, just ready to rake anything. Yeah, you know, you can't wait for them damn leaves to fall. And yeah, I mean that's the story of that shitty wood. We all know him. Now Shannon Twitch, he sent us his song. He's been ratting a lot lately, and he's had his run-ins with Shitty Willikers. Shannon Twitch,
Haven't we all?
he wrote a song called "He Found Crazy," so we're gonna put a spin on that. We'll meet you on the other end. Shannon Twitch.
When I'm all fucked up and crazy, getting locked up near every week, darling, be a friend, take no pity on this man. Just leave me hot dogs starring in the sea.
He was the richest man living on the block. He had everyone gathering around enthralled with his talk. But he talked too much, and he drank a scooch more than any man rightly should. Pushed everyone away that ever loved him. There he goes a dragging his rake up again. Up and down the street and up around a bend. He's yelling at the women, a cussing at the kids. He's always right, and he knows what's his. He's got 50 Schwinn's, 22 cars, 4 vans, and he's living on candy bar. He lost everyone that ever loved him, but he found crazy.
When I'm
that's about all the time we have here today. We would like to thank Jeff for everything he does. Thank you so much. Tuck Bradford for all the encouragement and kind words. Sherry for bringing us the muscatoli.
And I gotta give a quick shout out to Muskrat Mindy for letting us borrow her tuna casserole recipe for tonight. That's what helped make this show happen.
Thank you.
Love a good casserole.
I do also want to thank Frank the Crank over at Crank's Frank Shack for fixing my oil filter. I wouldn't have been able to make it here today if it wasn't for Frank. So thanks. Go get your Frank at Crank's Frank Shack. And I want to say rest in peace, Petey. Thanks for all the snuggles and everything. You were a real fine cat.
And we want to give a final shout out to everybody out there who's listening right now, the listeners. This wouldn't be possible without all of you and all your contributions. So we want to thank you.
Yes, a genuine thank you. And to everyone who sent us their songs. We appreciate it. And this show would also not be possible without Peepaw's Pea Sausage Pie. That's Peepaw's Pea Sausage Pie. Never have ground up peas tasted so good.
If you or someone you love would like to be featured as an artist on our show here, please email gloryinperfection@gmail.com.
This has been Glory and Perfection.